And this video is in response to a question I got on the acceptance of your design, and especially the acceptance of other people of your design. Well, there's basically only one answer to that. And it's not even an answer, it's just an observation or a conclusion. And that is that it's none of your business whether or not someone else will accept your design or not. And next to that, it's also not in your control whether or not they will. And that is probably the hardest realization, or the hardest truth. Maybe confrontational as well, that you cannot make other people accept you, love you, or do things for you, or even love themselves, or even live their own design for you, right? That's not how it works. These kind of things have to come from within, have to be intrinsic. It has to have to be intrinsically motivated. It's not something that can be forced. So if you notice that someone else has difficulties accepting you as you are, first of all, maybe questioning or inquiring for yourself if there's also parts that you don't accept about yourself. And then also maybe inquire a little bit why you have a problem with the other not accepting you as you are. Because apparently there are still some beliefs that you have about the other needing to accept you and how that should look. The interpretation of that. That's interesting, right? It's interesting to contemplate, to see, for example, that the other person has to accept the way I am, and they have to share it, or they have to tell me that, or they have to let me know, or they have to show it to me. Is it really true? And here you can use the work again, right? Is it really true that the other person needs to accept you? And why is that? Why do you need the acceptance of the other? Is it because you will feel more okay if someone else accepts you? Do you need some sort of validation from that? Do you need confirmation from them? And not to say that this is wrong, right? But just a gentle inquiry here, a gentle investigation to see, like, hey, why is that? What is underneath that? What do you need from the other person? What do you need them to give you in order for you to be okay? And is that a part of you that longs for something, or that needs something? Is it a part of you that you have not accepted for yourself yet? Or is it an inner child part that has been neglected or rejected when you were little? Those are interesting questions to ask yourself. But in the end, and maybe this is a funny thing actually, if you think about it, that if you have trouble with another person not accepting you, then basically you are not accepting that they are not accepting you. So, yeah. Food for thought.